All right. Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
I decided to use, for the technology implementation, I decided to use Adobe InDesign. And this is I'm going to move you over.
Okay.
This is my presentation. Get going. There we go. Objective 1, so the student will be able to graph ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. Try to leave it plain just because if it's too much design for me, in my opinion, I thought that it would be too distracting, and I thought simple was the okay. These are my notes, and all it does is it talks about the x-axis and the y-axis, and it's talking about the quadrants, the positive and the negative sections. Here is also another set of notes. It talks about the ordered pairs using the location points in the coordinate plane. So it's talking about the y-axis represents the vertical, and the x-axis represents the horizontal, and the origin, which is 0, 0, which is the center. Another set of notes. It's talking about the ordered pair. The first number is the x-coordinate, and the second number is the y-coordinate. So for example, it has -3, 2. -3 would be your x, 2 would be your y-coordinate. Okay, I put a video afterwards explaining the notes. I figured after explaining the notes, a video would be to show. And I like that you can just hit the play button and it just starts playing right there at that point. After the video, there's a practice question that says, what is the ordered pair for A? And so they would select which one would be an ordered pair for A. And on the next one, let's check. The coordinate pair is 1, 3 because it starts on the x-axis, which is at a +1, and go up, and which is also positive, so you go up +3. Okay. This section right here, instead of giving like a worksheet or I've decided to do something a little bit more interactive. Here, they would pick a game off of, this is off Cool Math. It's called Math Nook is where I originally got it from, but basically this is off Cool Math. And what they would do is click on this section. You see if I click on it, it's going to take me here, and the person has an option to, or the learner has an option to pick whichever game they would like to play for an assessment. I thought that was neat. Then I put in like a little quiz. I actually found one online, so it's a quiz that you can take directly to it. And this is what the quiz looks like. So they basically have to tell what the points are. So I'm just going to give you an example. So 2, 2. Click OK. So it'll tell you right here in the upper right-hand corner, it says right, 0, wrong, 1. So this is kind of just like an assessment based on what they've learned with the notes and with the videos and the interaction. So, and that is it.
I really like that you kept it simple, and but my favorite part is that quiz. That's pretty awesome that you included that, because it looks like it changes every time they answer, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. So like this one, you would have to do like -5, so you'd count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'd go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it'll tell you if you get it right or wrong. So I got it right.
I really like that. And I also like that you offered different ways for the user to get the information. So you started off with notes at first that were just visually there and you could write them down. But then I also like that you looked at the audio learner and put it in someone teaching it as well, right? It was,
Right.
yeah. I really like that.
That's on this part. Yes. I tried to think
And
of
then,
the different types of learners. So you have you know your kinesthetic, which are your hands-on,
mhm.
your visual learners, you have your audio learners, you have different types of learners, and I tried to meet all those needs in one little section. And I didn't want to make it too overwhelming because when I tried to use InDesign at first, I was like, oh my gosh, there's just so much to look at. And I was just like, I was kind of like scared and like I didn't know what to click. And so I said, you know what? Simple's always, but still putting in the text or the content in there to make it still learner based.
So did you like using InDesign, or do you think you'll use it again?
I would have to play with it a little bit more. It it was kind of overwhelming at first, I'll be honest, because I was like, I'm wrong. I love computers. I like to learn a lot about computers, but I would probably have to take more time out in order to use it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you did a good job.
well, thank you.
Welcome.
Bye, Leslie.
Bye.